Welcome to my first YouTube video on my new channel, Miss Maryanne Teaching Theater. Now, this is kind of a weird time to start a YouTube channel, especially a teacher YouTube channel, because you figure I'm not going to school, I'm not really on campus, so I can't really do certain types of videos. But I also thought that this was a great time to start a YouTube channel, mainly for documenting things for myself and what I'm going through during this quarantine and how it is being a teacher during quarantine. I do want to start the video off with just a little bit of background information on myself and my teaching career. Like I said before, my name is Maryanne. I am a high school theater teacher. I primarily see freshmen and sophomores, so that kind of brings me to what I teach. And I teach a class during the day that is Theater Foundation, which is kind of like the baseline of theater. So a little bit of technical theater, a little bit of improv, but mainly discovering what is theater, who you are, how you feel, and what theater can do to transform an individual as well as the audience. I also have a class after school that is theater conservatory, so I do get to see multiple grade levels, and each trimester it's something different. So for example, the first trimester we did the fall play, and then second trimester the girls wrote their own show, and then third trimester they're learning about musical theater. Now, I didn't address this before, but I keep saying the girls, and that's because I teach at an all-girls Catholic school. So it's definitely a dynamic that I'm familiar with. I went to a private all-girls Catholic school when I was in high school, so I am very familiar with the dynamic that this high school brings. I love where I work. I know this is my first year and I'm only a couple months in, but I really feel a strong connection with the school that I'm at, and I'm very lucky and blessed to have this job, especially during the crazy climate that we're living in right now. I've done theater my whole life. It's who I am. It's where I came from. It's where I want to go. It's everything to me. I can't express to you how important theater is to my life, my well-being. Everything about myself has to do with theater and why theater means the most to me. And now I have an added bonus of adding my students to that. My students make me who I am today. They make me happy, they make me sad, they make me crazy, they make me excited. Everything, every emotion my students bring to me, and I am so grateful that I have them in my life. Another question I wanted to address is why YouTube? Why turn to YouTube during this time, and why I'm here? I kind of touched on it before. I'm mainly here for myself. I really want to document this time, what I'm doing, how I'm being proactive, what I'm learning, how I'm teaching, how the process is going. But I also want to do this for other teachers as well. One of my biggest inspirations on YouTube is 5'1" teacher. I'll drop her link down below for you guys to go and check out. But she's such a motivational teacher, and she's kind of the reason why I wanted to start pursuing teaching. There's several different reasons on why I fell into this path and how I got to where I am today. But after watching a couple of her videos and looking at my life and what I was going through at the time, it really inspired me to take teaching seriously and try to make it a part of my life. And here I am today in my first year teaching, and I do have to give a huge shout out to the person that kind of pushed me towards that path, and that is 5'1" teacher, or Brittany here on YouTube. Another question I wanted to kind of throw in this introductory video is, what is this channel going to be? What's going to be on this channel? Quarantine teaching? What are we going to see? I don't really know. I don't have an answer. I wanted to be honest with this answer. I don't really know what's to come. I would love to do teaching videos on what I teach my girls with theater, how I'm teaching during quarantine, how I get them to stay involved and really develop my lesson plans and different things around theater and during this crazy time. But I also want it to be about me and my lifestyle, whether that is theater-based, whether it's teaching-based, whether it's who I am as a person, what I want to do, what I want to learn. I don't really know what this channel is going to become. I would like a large part of it to be centered around teaching and what I do and what I love, which is theater. But I also want to be able to have the flexibility and the room to throw in different things. Like if I bake a new recipe, if I learn how to do a gel manicure, if I adopt a puppy. I have no idea. I'm just throwing out these crazy ideas because it is kind of crazy, and this time is very up in the air, and that's what I want this channel to become as well. I'm looking at this as a positive and being able to kind of form and mold this channel into who I am and whatever I'm doing at that moment in time. Originally, I had this idea of, oh, this is gonna be a teaching channel. I'm gonna do a what's in my teacher bag and videos that are geared towards theater and teaching improv and outfit ideas for the week and an office tour and all these different things. And now looking at my life and where we are with quarantine and everything, I really don't want to take this time for granted. I really want to use the most of this time and be grateful that I do have a job, but also be grateful that I am alive and healthy, and that I really want to focus on myself, developing myself, but also developing my students and showing them that, you know, you can do things during this time. You can be a strong leader. You can have a voice. You can have an opinion. And I want them to be able to use that and develop who they are in this time, like I'm doing for myself, and also have it be theater focused and kind of have little bits of theater thrown in there. Because the biggest thing to me that I want to show, and that I've understood in working with theater my whole life, is that theater is life. Theater is the human experience. It's who you are, who we are, who the audience is, and I really want to further my knowledge and development in this art form, and I thought, let's take it to YouTube. Let's learn something new. Over the course of doing little things here and there, I've learned a ton of editing tricks. I've learned tricks with apps. I've watched iMovie tutorials. I've watched other crazy YouTubers and how they edit videos with just an iPhone and iMovie. And I think that's so amazing. And I want my journey to have little flecks of that peppered in and kind of have that be a part of my experience here on YouTube. I talk a lot with my hands. I always have, I always will, and that's just what you're gonna see. And if it drives you crazy, I'm sorry, it drives me crazy, but that's what I do. That's the base of this YouTube channel, who I am, why I love theater, and why I love teaching. So I think this is a great opportunity, not only for myself, but for the audience to kind of have that back and forth exchange of theater, human experience, individuality, and all these great things. But yeah, that is why I am here on YouTube, and I hope that if you find this channel, you enjoy this channel, and you can kind of pull something from this channel that you didn't think that you could tap into before, or a new experience. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what this channel is gonna be, but I hope that this is a learning experience for myself and for whoever watches these videos. So that is it for this video. I did want to keep it short and sweet. I didn't want to say my entire life story, because I'm hoping as I roll out more videos, you get to know me, I get to know more about myself, and it's just an ongoing developing relationship between myself and what I discover on the internet. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you stick around or find this channel, and yeah, we will see what videos are going to come. I do want to stick to those traditional teaching videos, like the what's in my bag and outfits for the week and things like that. But this channel is going to be very random. I'm not going to have a strict schedule on when things are going to upload and when I'm going to have deadlines for things. I just kind of want to play around with this channel and see where it takes me. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. First video done. Boom!